They mark that scene of the crime on your charts because we were gonna likely retest it. That's when Trump declared victory. He said we won the war. That's when that big rally happened, and I said market because markets like to revisit those scenes of the crime, right? Like the areas where we had some big news or something happened that caused the move. So we just retested it last night. A little bit ago we tried to move higher and we failed, and we came back right to it. So we're just trading right around that high volume node again. So a couple of things for today. One thing is that we have inventory 99% short, maybe 100% short from the close from last night. When that happens and we're trading, we have a gap. Usually there's a high probability of filling that gap when the market opens, and the gap is here, yesterday's low at 67.50. So if we start trading inside the range, then looking for value area which is close to that low, and then I move towards the overnight high, which is also right where the close from yesterday is. So that's the first trade idea for today, the gap fill. And then if we trade inside value, looking for the value area sweep into value area high, which is right at 67.84, which is also the half from yesterday, and this high volume area right here. So that's so a couple ideas there. One is gap fill, the second one is the value area sweep, because if we fill the gap we could see sellers there and then come back into that 67.30. So that's what I'm going to be watching for. The more bearish scenario is obviously that we don't fill the gap, we attempt but we fail, we stay below this high volume node, and we finish sweeping through value from this session, which value area high for that day is at 6700. Value area low is at 6700, and the lower overnight low didn't quite get there. So that could be one of those look below and fail scenarios where it looks bearish, we test below the overnight low, we fail to hold below it, and then we move higher into that again 67.30, and then the gap fill. So those are the two main scenarios that I'm gonna be looking for today. If we don't hold 6700, then there's some room here to move down and test this lows from this session and the 200 moving average, which is right at below 35, 66.30. That's another 100 points from where we are right now, which the market is not pricing it at this moment, but it could we could see a big move like that with volatility like this. It's on the 25s, so there's room for some big moves still. In Q, similar scenario, inventory mostly short. So looking also for that gap fill. If not, a move back down into the 25,600 area. Just below that is where we still have some single prints. Gold is right at that point of control. Silver is also right at that point of control, which shifted here at 87 and change. So probably nothing to do until we get away from that point of control, and then take some higher low, and then look for a look above or look below and fail back to that middle. And crude is moving higher again. I mean, if we see a retest of these highs, that's not going to be good for the indices. But we have some resistance just below the 98 area. If we get above the 98, there's room to move all the way to 104. Otherwise, the area with most volume on the below is around the 87 area. So okay, and tomorrow we have PCE. So we have some bunch of news at 8:30. Then we have some jolts at 10. University of Michigan at 10. So day full of news tomorrow. I think that's about it for today. Alright, good luck.